guys, welcome back to another video. So, if you watched yesterday's video, I told you guys this is possible rejection, pretty possible rejection off of here, right? And what would have happened is we need to build the liquidity for us to keep pushing up, right? So we could still see this tomorrow or this week, right? And essentially, we already defined this pretty good resistance, right? So market needs to build the liquidity, dig the bigger we dig, and the more time we take, right? Essentially will be better, right? So I maybe expect a chop Wednesday, Thursday, and then we can possibly have a big move up if you're headed up Friday, right? And so that's the play, right? But here you also have to look out for if we do um, if we do essentially break this controlled channel right here. I don't well, we could make this yellow, right? Let me just draw it out for you guys. Right, so the hell. Okay, so we are going to see, right, if we first break, right, would have been at this green right here, then the second break would be at this yellow. And what we want to see is the 5-day, right, the right shoulder forming off of 5-day over here, and then we could take it perfectly all the way and test a 685 level right here, right, and see if we form our right shoulder off of here as well. And probably 20 days going to be right here, right? So it's all going to line up. The moving averages are all going to line up. But you cannot short this or be in long shorts until we at least break the green first and then the yellow, right? So I'll draw this out as well, right? Right, so essentially what you can expect is and you can see this is pretty nice support. We bounced off twice here, one at yesterday and then today as well, right? So that's all you have to really understand. The market context is you can't be fully short, especially when 5 days right here, right? To see a short confirmation, we would have need to see the break of 5-day and then a right shoulder off of 5-day. And that's what I've always preached to you guys, that we need to see for a confirmed type of short, right? So there was some pretty good like short trades per se you could take, right? Scalps essentially, right? And this is the first one where you notice left shoulder, beautiful left shoulder head, right shoulder off of here all the way down to 5-day, and you can see that we're already in this strong selling continuation right here. So that was a pretty good trade. And then of course you protect at the 5-day. Beautiful essentially 694 is 2-point trade, right? 2-point trade right there. That's literally, that could be your whole day, right? And then you notice this bigger yellow, right? Left shoulder head and this beautiful right shoulder. But in this right shoulder, all I always say is left shoulder head, right shoulder here, but you always need to, we will always retest 5-day, right? Grab the liquidity off 5 days. So when you have when you don't have strong selling, right, and you don't have aggressive selling like this algo that activated right here, right, early in the morning, then you can really expect a retest of 5-day or a reclamation of 5 days. So it's very important to protect, especially right here, right? And or the bottom of the channel, right? So yeah, that's pretty much it. So honestly, first trade and then second trade if you wanted to take this, and then if you manage the risk well, right? But this is pretty much an A+ setup, especially because if you understood the bigger time frames, right? So essentially understanding that uh, the tapering channel up top, right? The teal, right? And then rejection off there in the morning, right? And then pretty good pressures down, right? So yeah, that's pretty much it to understand. Um, and that's pretty much it. And I'll go over what to look for going up and down, right? So again, right, I told you guys in yesterday's video, we if we were to see going up, we needed to build liquidity, and that's good today. That's the case, right? And what we can do is Thursday, right, build this off this right shoulder, retest teal, right, and see if we can get guided up, right? And then yellow, you have to pay attention to yellow. That could be the new resistance. But as long as we are in this strong green, there is no reason that you should be having a short bias, right? But of course, we can dig deeper to build liquidity, and those are pretty good moments to take those scalps, shorts, whatever, right? And even going long, right, you need to wait for the liquidity to build, right, the right shoulder to build right here, and then take it on a good risk to reward, right, and then test it yellow, right? So we have a pretty good ways up and down, right? While down, you need to wait for more confirmation, right? If I'm shorting this like from here on out, I'd wait for a price to break down, right? Take it off of 5-day, which would come down here, and then retest yellow, and seeing where the 20-day is, right? We're definitely gonna test 20-day, right? Depends on where the 20-day comes, but even if it comes up right here, so who knows? It'll all be revealed in the next couple of days. So then we have a clear picture of where the market's gonna test, etc. Right? But yeah, so if you guys watched yesterday's video, you're kind of prepared for today. But yeah, that's anyways it. I am feeling pretty much good today. But it's a slow. No, it's just not a slow. It's a slow. Maybe it's a slow recovery. I'm not gonna lie. I'm wearing my Rolex. Not playing. I'm not wearing it right now. But I realized I should take. I'm just learning a lot, and that's pretty much cool. I'm in 3 active lawsuits right now. Crazy, I know, but I just found out that I have a potential 6-figure case. Well, that's in discovery. So good news for that, alhamdulillah. Then I'm actually suing company personally, and then I'm also in another suit. So life's interesting, life's fun. You gotta do some things to keep life fun, and it's America, you know. I realized how it is a privilege to be in America and I'll have all these rights and fairness, and yeah. See you guys tomorrow. Bye bye.